Dongy Doggies for tuning into my channel, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about welding plastic. Now, if you check out my channel, I've got a couple of tutorials. Once I'm welding a plastic bucket, and there's another video welding a plastic pot or something like a salad bowl. Actually, it's a bowl, plastic bowl. So there are different techniques. Both of the other videos are with heat, so with a solder iron or something something hot. Now this time it will be with a weld adhesive. Right. So this is what it is. This is a product used for plumbing. So that will be the perfect glue for me to use it on plastic which is exposed to water. Now this is diffuser, and obviously it's broken now. It's pretty useless, as you can see. Very rough. It was smashed and so on and so forth, and I just don't like to waste generally. Furthermore, I'm gonna bring that back to life. I'm gonna make my girlfriend very happy, and hopefully on the way I'm going to teach lovely people like my subscribers how to make sure that everything is always fixed or tried to squeeze out the last of it, because everybody can throw anything away. But we have a huge plastic problem in this world anyway. The carbon footprint and all this stuff ends up in the forests and in mines, and obviously in the ocean. Now the situation is this swims around in the ocean. A turtle puts a head through. Yeah, as you can see, it's quite easy to enter, but it has little lips here, so you can go that way. But when you want to pull out your head, it's not gonna come, because it's gonna get hooked on all these little things here. Now the problem is obviously the turtle can't get away with that. The turtle is growing, and one day this is gonna just chop its head off. It's gonna die. For this to completely dissolve in water, I think it's like 1,000,000 years or something. So it takes a long time for plastic to dissolve. Eventually it will, but you know, who has this amount of time? So I rather just keep things fixed and buy less. Now, in a scenario like this, you have to find the original point where it broke. Now I already found here and marked, so make sure that mark, it's like quite extreme, so quite long. Yeah, just like this. It's very important. I will tell you later why. If you don't find the right way, you can still glue it, but it's not gonna be nice. So take your time, twist it around nice and gently till it kind of locks in, yeah, and then make that little mark, and then you're ready to go. Now, two components, very important. You mix it up equally. It's not rocket science, but still you have to get it right. So make an effort to get it approximately right, because to weigh that all, this is not, you know, it's not that funny. So you have to use a bit common sense, and then a little bit of feeling for this kind of glue. As I said, it's a little bit more or less, it's not a problem, but if it's extreme, then it won't bond the way it should. And now mix it up. After you mix it up, you have limited time to react, so you can't muck about for too long, because when those two components meet, then the chemical process kicks in. So you have limited time to apply the glue, but it's around 5 minutes, and that should be more than enough. Right, mix it up. Very important that you mix it up properly, that they really bond nicely. And now you take the top off. You remember that line is right here, okay? And now not too much, but still plenty. Just apply. Use gloves, definitely use gloves. I forgot them again, because this is a pretty nasty glue on your hand. I mean, it's not gonna kill you, but it's messy. It's messy, and of course always make sure that it's away from children. Don't leave them, not that they think that it's like a play doh or something and start playing with it. It's not fun, I'm telling you that. So always keep away from children. Apply it nicely, and that stuff should be waterproof, and apparently they guarantee that it never would break in the very same position ever. So of course it's a little bit of marketing as well. And with that particular glue I never actually worked. I worked with similar ones, but not with that particular, so I am making here a little experiment as well towards the quality of that product, so that I can leave a decent review. It's always better to check it yourself, because you know, people have different standards and expectations. So sometimes I'm reading reviews and then checking out the product, and it has nothing to do with that what my expectations were as such, no? Right, that should be good enough. And now it comes very handy that you have this line. Yeah? Now this line is right here, and it's very easy just to put it in here, on here, lock it in, move it gently, not too much. Yeah, press it down. And now that's what I'm saying, use gloves, because it's nasty. That color is not really nice. Normally those adhesives are normally white, but this one is like dark gray. And now just wipe the whole thing off. When you have the gloves, you're laughing. I don't have them, so I'm crying. But wipe it off nicely, because when you wipe, that stuff is gonna go into that little gap. So it's very important. And if you don't wipe it off, then it's gonna be it's gonna dry, and it's very hard, and you actually can hurt yourself on it, because it can turn out quite sharp, the edges. So always better to kind of wipe it off, for sure. And also cosmetically it looks much better. Right, and it's nicely fixed. Now you give it maybe an hour. I don't know the exact time, but what it says, to kind of weld, it takes up to 24 hours. So put it on site, and next day you will use it. You will then check it out, and it should be good to go. Right, so thank you very much for watching, and donkey doggies to tuning into the channel. Like, share and comment, and of course hit that bell for the next notification. Au revoir.